Amara was a young woman with a soft heart, but a tough life. She lived in a busy city, working long hours at a cafe to support her education. Most people in her life only came close to her when they needed something. But she never stopped believing in kindness. One rainy evening, as she was walking home from work, she noticed a man sitting on the side of the street. His clothes were dirty, his hair messy, and his eyes tired. People passed by him without even looking, some even whispering hurtful things. Amara hesitated for a moment, but then her heart spoke louder than her mind. She walked up to him and said gently, "Are you okay? Have you eaten?" The man looked up surprised. His voice was soft and broken. "It's been 2 days since I had a proper meal." Without thinking twice, Amara opened her small lunchbox. Inside, she had saved a sandwich and some tea for herself. She placed it in front of him and smiled. "Please, eat. You look like you need this more than me." Tears filled the stranger's eyes as he whispered, "Thank you. People usually ignore me, but you stopped." Amara thought nothing of it. To her, it was just humanity. But she had no idea this single act was about to change her entire life. Days passed. Amara returned to her routine. She had forgotten about that night until one afternoon, while serving coffee at the cafe, a sharply dressed man in a suit walked in. His presence was magnetic, the kind of person everyone noticed when he entered. To Amara's shock, it was the same man, the stranger she had helped, but he looked completely different, confident, clean, and powerful. He walked straight to her counter and smiled warmly. "You don't remember me, do you?" he asked. Amara frowned, trying to recall. Then slowly, the memory of the rainy night returned. Her eyes widened. It's you. The man I gave food to?" He nodded. "Me name is Zion. That night, I had lost everything. My business collapsed. My so-called friends abandoned me, and I was too ashamed to face my family. But your kindness reminded me that life wasn't over. You gave me the strength to stand again." Amara was speechless. She never imagined her small act could mean so much. Over the next weeks, Zion began visiting the cafe often. At first, just to thank her, but slowly they started talking about dreams, failures, hope, and resilience. Amara learned he was once a successful entrepreneur, and he had rebuilt himself after hitting rock bottom. He would often say, "Amara, you thought you gave me food that night, but in truth, you gave me back my faith." Their bond grew deeper. He admired her simplicity, her kindness, and her strength. And she admired his determination, his honesty, and the way he valued people over money now. Months later, Zayn invited her to a charity event. "One act of kindness from a young woman gave me the courage to fight again. She didn't know me, yet she saved me. Today, I dedicate my success to her." The crowd applauded, but Amara's eyes filled with tears. She never thought her simple choice to help could echo so loudly. Eventually, Zayn confessed his feelings. With sincerity in his eyes, he said, "Amara, you changed my life when I was at my lowest. I don't just want to thank you, I want to walk this journey with you. Will you let me?" Amara, overwhelmed, smiled through her tears. "Yes, Zayn, because I believe true love begins with kindness. Kindness is never wasted." Even the smallest gesture can change someone's world, and sometimes it comes back to change yours too.